Okay, so you've got this assignment that you need to do where you have to create your own tests in Google Forms to help you study. It's very easily done, so follow along and we'll get it done. The first thing you have to do is click on the assignment. In this case, Chapter 1, Assignment 8. And here's the instructions, the information you need. But to create the test and make it so that I can see it and mark it, you're going to click on View Assignment. That's a left click. Now we're going to click Add or Create. Left click here. And unfortunately, the only thing that's not available from this menu is Google Forms. That's okay. We're going to add it through Google Drive. So we're going to left click on Google Drive and we're going to click it. Now here's a bunch of any work you've done in the past will show up down here in the Recent tab. But unfortunately, there's no way to create a Google form from here. So we've got to create that first. So we'll just close this. And we're going to come up here and we're going to click on Google Apps. And we're going to come down, not to Google Forms, but we're going to go to Google Drive. And there's a reason for this. So this is our Google Drive. Now what we can do is we can click on New. And we can hover, don't click, hover on Google Forms over onto this right arrow, and see why we go through this way is because we can click on Blank Quiz, and it'll automatically create questions that can have answers, and it makes life easier. So it says here, it's telling us, there's usually some sort of pop-up ad. Just dismiss it. So it automatically opens up a Google form. It's given us a blank multiple choice question and the answer key option. And that's why this is better. We need to name this Chapter 1 Test. And if we do it in this one here, and then left click here, it automatically populates it for us. So we don't have to type it again. Yay. So now we can enter our questions. And you can enter questions in a number of different ways. So you can you type your question, what is my name? And then you can use multiple choice. Option 1 is Mr. Smith, Mr. Gary, Santa, Mr. McGee. To select the appropriate answer, we click on Answer key. We left click on our name. It's check marked it. We can give it a point value of 1 and click Done. Now you're going to do this for all the rest of the questions. I would suggest, so that you don't have to click on point value, you come up to Settings, and you come down to, it says point values and default point question number 1, and that's the best way to do it. Other ways you can do a question like this, so if we hit preview, we can see that it's just a regular old multiple choice. Click there, click submit, yay, view score, 1 out of 1, woohoo. So let's close that tab, we're back to our test. You can change it to checkboxes. And how does that look? Preview. Now we have checkboxes. We could click here. We can click multiple ones, which is good for a question with multiple answers. Again, we'll click on my name, view score, same thing. You can also do a drop-down box. This one does this. So what is my name? And you can pick it from the box. Same thing. And there are other options. You can have options where you'd have to type in the text, and the answer key, you can type in the correct answer. So lots of different options for making your quiz. Just make sure when you are done making your quiz that they're numbered. Mr. McGee's hobby is fishing. Okay, make sure there's a number there. You could make this a true and false that way. But make sure you have your options, you have your answer key. Actually, my hobby is fishing. And make sure that you have a number there. And when you're done making your quiz, you can then add it to your assignment. So here, this is how we add it to our assignments when we're done. And we see this all changes saved. We're going to close it. It's sitting here. It'll still say untitled unless you refresh your screen. Now it says chapter 1. You can close this tab. And now we're back into the assignment. Add or create. Add from Google Drive. And it should show up in the recent as the most recent thing you've done. Click on it. Click add. And there it is. You can click turn in, but once you click turn in, you can't edit it. So we could turn it in. If you want to go back and edit it, you would have to hit the unsubmit button, just like that. All right, hope that was helpful.